before the match begins, you'll want to bring your robot up and you're going to want to put it into the inspection area. So if you can put it in the area here from this little red rectangle to about a foot out, this one's a little bit longer, and if all your materials, including your innovative architecture, any attachments can all fit in this area, then you're going to get an extra 5 points on the missions that you complete. If for any reason I'm putting everything in here and I'm beyond this, you will not get that. So make sure that you put it into the small inspection area. Now, once you begin your missions, you're going to set your robot up. Although there's not a back wall here, we have that imaginary force field that we've always had here on the front, so it would apply here on the back as well. So in this example, I've got part of my robot sticking out. I would need to make sure that it is completely in the launch area. And again, I'd have to make sure these were as well. Once the robot goes out and completes its mission and comes back, this year the thing that is different is you used to be able to come right here and grab it. Don't do that this year. You have to wait till it comes completely out at any point on this end of the map. And again, don't grab it when it's here because it's not completely in the base yet. We've got to wait till it gets all the way in before we grab it, add any attachments, and get ready to run our next mission.
At the beginning of this year, we saw a lot of teams that were using a wall to block the bridge from the other side. So what we learned is this is not allowed. Do not use walls to block the bridge.
So in this example, what we have is we actually have two separate stacks, and I can tell that because I can pull that apart and it's separate. So in this case, I would count this as 2 levels and this as 2 levels. So I would have a total of 20 points here. What you have to be careful of though is if I try to put this on up here to get another level and it falls off and ends right here, then it actually bridges the two. And what's going to happen at that point, it's only going to be worth 10 points because it's bridged. My highest level is 2 stacks, and so it's only going to be worth 10 points. In this example, what we have is we have 2 separate stacks, and I know they're 2 separate stacks because I can pull this one away and it doesn't pull the other one. Now when we look at this one, we do have red in the circle, but it's only partly in the circle, so I don't get the 10 extra bonus points. But what I do get, because I have 2 different stacks, is I get 2 levels here, and then on this one here, because it's partially in, then I get to count all the way up here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels. So I would get a total of 7 levels in that circle. So in this example, what we have is, the first thing I want to point out is we can see here, this would probably be a benefit of the doubt where we can tell that the tan is mostly in, and I can't tell by looking at it that it's outside of the circle. So it does have a color match, so automatically we get 10 points. When I move this, I can see it's all one stack, so then what I get is I get the tallest level here. I get 1, 2, 3 total levels. So in this example, we have a couple of things going on. First of all, we have our red stack and it's completely in the circle, so I'm going to get 10 points for that. Then what I have is I have a bridge here where I have it connecting between the 2 and continuing up, and if I count, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels, so that's going to give me 25 points plus my 10 for being completely in the circle is going to give me a total of 35 points.